What up? I decided to make a video because I'm currently drawing and I don't want to watch TV or a video or listen to music. I just don't feel like it, but I feel so quiet. Like I just feel so yeah, it just feels so quiet. I am currently drawing. Yeah, see? And I don't feel like listening to music or watching TV, and it just feels super quiet, so I just thought I would discuss art stuff while I draw. Does that sound good? I can't decide though where to put this, so just a second. Yeah. Hi. There we go. I'm just putting you on, like, balancing on my camera, or my camera on my computer. Yes. Hello. I'm just gonna pretend like we're already friends because I can't keep doing the introducing myself because I have no subscribers yet. I have been doing fine. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to succeed as an artist because I really want to paint and draw for a living and also make clothes. Like, that is a dream that I know for certain will happen. It's just a matter of when. So I tend to put a lot of pressure on myself to get it done sooner than later because I know how happy that will make me to get there, to achieve that goal, like to just be able to do that for a living and not have to go to like my job. But then I gained some perspective because I actually like my job. I work for a kid with autism who's like nonverbal, and she's so sweet. Like, I actually do care about her because we've built like a really good rapport, which is just like therapeutic language for trust. I'm genuinely feeling happy and grateful for the things in my life and the people in my life and things. So it's all working its way. The only thing that makes me feel unfulfilled is the fact that, I don't know, just more people don't know about my art. I just kind of see it in my room, let it sit there, and like don't get the opportunity much to show my art. And I would love for people to have my art, like have it in their house. Obviously, this is like my oil paintings that I've been doing recently. I'm obsessed with them, and I like put them on sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff, and like cute clothes that I make, like cutely shaped clothes, and like I thrift, so I'll like upcycle the clothes that I thrift with my paintings on them and my drawings. But like, I've been really liking putting my paintings on clothes. Like, it's super fucking inspiring for me to keep going because I just love the way it turns out. Like, the way it just looks is just so satisfying. What I'm doing basically is I'm in school also, like I'm going to community college. I've already gotten my bachelor's in psychology, but I don't really want to become a therapist because I think you have to dedicate a lot of your life to becoming a therapist, and you have to be passionate about it, which I am passionate about it, like, but it's the kind of thing where I'd want to skip the process, and that's obviously not realistic when you want to make a career. I know it wouldn't be fruitful because I don't want to dedicate my full self to anything except for my drawings and my artwork. So that's another beautiful thing about my job right now, is I can clock in and clock out and like leave it at the door kind of thing. So the plan is with school, like I'm going back to school so that I can get my bachelor's of science in nursing. Like, you can get an accelerated one if you already have your bachelor's. So I'm gonna do that and just be a nurse because they work 3 days out the week for 12 hours, but 3 days working leaves 4 days to do my art stuff. And like, really, days when I have full days off is my most productive, especially during the week. Yeah, so it allows me to not dedicate my whole self to something and also do what I do love doing, which is caring for people. I was thinking I could do like a psych ward nurse. I do like caring for the mentally disturbed or like kids with autism. I like that type of stuff. Like, it does genuinely fulfill me. I think I can get very much, I'm a very big thinker, so I can get really in my head about stuff, especially when I have extra free time. Like, I need to have something that grounds me. Like, if I was just constantly doing stuff that made me feel lavish and like extravagant, something about it just makes me feel like a phony when I am constantly doing that type of stuff without anything to like ground me and remind me of what's important. Like, I used to attribute that kind of thing to like money. Like, I used to think I had to be broke in order to be happy, which obviously that's not true. But like, the reason why I thought that was because I thought I needed that grounding part of my life to be like grateful for the stuff that matters, which like the stuff that matters meaning like love and yeah, basically just love and family and stuff. I didn't want like my ego to take over. Like, I've met like just like rich people that have like gotten super evil about it in my life and stuff, so I just thought that like in order to be happy I would have to be broke. But when my brokenness was no more, I kind of like self-sabotaged that for a minute, but I luckily balanced myself out and realized like it has nothing to do with like how broke or rich I am. It's just about like I need something in my life that makes me feel like my feet are on the ground, like I'm not invincible. Just something that makes me feel like a human being and not like a fucking grandiose, like, I don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of what my job does for me, is like makes me feel good about myself in the way where like I have time to think about life from a different perspective. Like, she's an autistic girl that's nonverbal, and where she's very sensitive to her surroundings and very heightened emotions, and very sensitive to people around her emotions and like their true intentions, honestly. Like, just because like people think just because she's autistic she doesn't know like what they're saying, you know, or just because she can't speak or like can't write or anything she doesn't know what they're talking about. But like, whenever people talk about her right in front of her face, basically, like, it's like they'll just shit talk her to me, but right in front of her, because they think she's so stupid that she doesn't understand. She can sense that even when someone's like trying to whisper it or like say it without her, she just senses it, and then like she remembers it and is sensitive to that person thereafter. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm also super sensitive to emotions. When someone is like mean to me, I do tend to remember it, and I get really sensitive and almost shut down around that person. So I think I'm the same kind of way, but like I think less so than her. So like I will tend to forget, like, especially if I'm around the person like every day, then I'll forget like, oh, they were mean to me that one time, and I'll kind of forgive them in a way and just like move on from it and like just be like less sensitive, and then they'll kind of burn me again and I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot they're like not nice, like I forgot they hate me, you know what I mean? This girl that I'm with, she remembers that and is super sensitive thereafter, so she never forgets, and she always knows who has her best intentions and who doesn't, and most people don't, honestly, like literally most people don't, but there are that select few that do, and she is only really responsive to them, and then she'll shut down majorly to people that have been mean to her in the past. She's really inspiring to me, like, because I tend to have like a problem with like standing up for myself. I feel like I kind of made her look like a man a little, but I don't know, I like her. She's cute. I made her into a painting too. That's this one. She obviously looks different, but yeah. But yeah, she's inspiring to me in a way because like she reminds me the most out of anyone what's important in life, and like, I don't know, like, it's strange how our society kind of works on the basis of like you're more deserving of things, and like respect and stuff if you're super smart or like if you're super successful financially and stuff, but we ignore the fact that like success financially is not always accessible to everyone. Like a nonverbal kid, like how the fuck is a nonverbal person supposed to make money? On the great majority, they're not going to be making money, but like she has so much value as a human being that part of our like societal system is just fucked, because it's like we're just leaving behind and ignoring as a whole this girl that has so much value. Ew, there's a fly. No, where did that fucker come from? I get so sad when I see a fly in my house. Where did it even come from is my thing. Like, where did that even come from? How did it get in here? Like, how did it get in here? She has so much value. I know it's just going to keep flying in my area. She has so much value as a person beyond that. That really just killed my train of thought, like, honestly. But basically all I was saying was that, like, she has value beyond whether or not she can succeed financially, and I think that, like, so many people would benefit from having her in their lives, but that just, like, gets glossed over and ignored because she can't talk, or because she has, like, disabilities mentally and, like, in regards to learning and writing and all the things that, like, aren't really important, but society makes you feel like shit if you don't know how to do those things. Like, literally. I am in school to become a nurse because, yeah, it gives me a freer schedule. I don't have to dedicate my whole life to being a nurse, obviously. Like, you can just have a life on the side, and then they pay well and stuff, and then I can use that money to create more of the things that I want to create. Like, I want to make more clothes, literally want to make so many more clothes. Like, I have so many ideas. Just get myself out there to a level where I can't financially do that right now without, like, breaking my bank or savings or whatever. That the income thing will be better so that I can spend more money to make more money on my artwork, and then also have like a backup that's actively happening every week. Like, so if sales are down or whatever, it doesn't break my life, and it gives me that grounding thing. Like I went to school for psychology because I knew that about myself. Like, I knew that I needed, like, that mental reward, because again, I'm like such a thinker that, like, I can get in my own way, and I need someone to think about that's not me, and take care of that's not me. I need someone else to, like, think about and take care of and make me better, or like have better perspective about society as a whole, and not get me so trapped in my bubble. Because when I'm trapped in my bubble, that's when I feel, like, depressed, and, like, that's when my brain can, like, trick me into thinking I have, like, that's when literally the devil can take over. Like, I will be, rather than looking at my blessings, I look at my shortcomings. I'm drawing, or like I'm filling in this drawing with pen now. But yeah, if you liked this information, maybe it inspired you or whatever, who the fuck knows, leave a comment. Ew, the fly. I literally feel like throwing up whenever I see a fucking fly. But if you like this video, please comment. I want to virtually meet you, and I want to see if people are watching these, maybe build my community. If you're an artist too, like, I would love to chat. So yeah, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. I'm pretty much a sporadic poster, so whenever I feel like making a video, I make one, which doesn't always happen, but I'll see you on the next one. There will be a next one for sure. Don't know when is my point. Alright, I'll see ya. Bye.